Hello, Dana here. Thanks for watching my first instruction video. If you've not done so already, please follow and like the Weberworks Facebook page. That way you won't miss out on any future ideas or videos. The project we're doing today is the Fabric Collage Heart. During COVID-19, I passed out kits to my neighborhood families as a project to share my love of crafting, but also give families something to do when we were quarantined at home. So, let's get started. On our project today, we're making the Fabric Collage Heart in a kit that I passed out during COVID-19, and I also sell them at craft fairs. It comes with this. It has the instructions in the back, and then it also has a bag of scraps, a cutout heart, and I just cut mine out of cardboard from, this is vanilla wafers. Any kind of cardboard. Pizza boxes work great. All of that. You'll also need, that doesn't come in the kit, Elmer's glue, some scissors, and you can do this with paper or fabric. So let's get started. I suggest you work on a tray because it kind of contains everything and keeps it a little more neat and you're able to work easier. Dump your scraps out or get your scrap box out like I have and just find scraps that you like. So I'm going to spread mine out here a little bit. It's best if you work from the center out on your heart. It works best also if you put the glue on your cardboard, not on your fabric. So I'm going to start with this green fabric that has eyes on it. I think that's really cute and fun. And then you just take your pieces and you cut them if you want to make them smaller. Put some more glue and you're just going to add those fabric pieces all the way around. I will tell you that the smaller the piece, the better the distribution of color you get. If you have your pieces are too big, then you get a big color block of something and it doesn't look as good. If you notice in my sample, I used a lot of different colors in small pieces. I choose fabrics that I think are fun and interesting and just mix and match them. As you're gluing, you want to make sure that you kind of cover the edges so you're trying to make that cardboard disappear. But if you cover fabric on fabric, you want to make sure that you pull it back a little, add a tiny bit of glue to the fabric, and then glue it back down. Let's add some of this orange. I'm going to cut it smaller. And I want to make sure those eyes stay where we can see them. We're going to put that there. And you just keep going. The other thing you don't want to worry about is when you get to the edge, don't worry if it goes over the edge. We're going to come back and fix that in a little bit. Need a little more glue there. Put some of this purple stripe. So if you don't have fabric scraps at your house, you can do this with paper, tissue paper, all the junk mail that you get at your house. I'm sure you have that. We have it here. And I'm not going to worry about that edge that's over here because we're going to come back in a minute and clean that up. Make it look nice and neat. So I'm just going to keep adding fabric scraps to my heart, overlapping them, and when I come back, I'll show you how to finish your heart. Once you've finished gluing all of your pieces, you want to let it dry for about 5 or 10 minutes. That helps the glue just set a little better and it doesn't get as sticky on your fingers when you're trimming. The last thing you want to do is you want to take your heart and see how the edges kind of look rough. We're going to trim that up. So if you flip your heart over, take your scissors, using the edge of your cardboard as a guide, you're going to just trim all those little bits and pieces away. I'm going to go all the way around. And if you cut the cardboard a little, it's not that big a deal. That center is the tricky part. Get this and then I'll come back. And I see a piece that's not glued down just really well, so I can take my glue, flip that back, put a touch of glue on it, stick it down, and then continue trimming. You can make any shape that you want. I chose a heart because it gave you a lot of surface, and who doesn't love a heart? One thing that you can do with these, since when I'm making this video, Mother's Day is coming up, you can take them and put them on a card for Mother's Day, grandma, aunt, something like that. Now our heart is all trimmed up and looks nice and neat. You can glue it using just glue on the back and glue it to a piece of cardstock or paper and make a card for somebody. Or I left a hole. I'm going to string mine tie a knot. Now our heart is complete. I plan to hang mine in my sewing room as a reminder that even the smallest scraps can be useful. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Check back with us soon for more ideas from Weberworks and Sew Learn Create. See you soon!